Richard Madeley quits I'm a Celebrity after being rushed to hospital following illness. ITV host Richard Madeley revealed the news on his Instagram after being taken ill suddenly in the early hours of the morning. Richard Madeley has been forced to quit I'm a Celebrity. The 65-year-old revealed the news on his Instagram account just hours after the news emerged that he has dramatically left the show and been taken away in an ambulance for treatment. In the update, he insisted that he was absolutely fine, but that because he had felt briefly unwell in the morning, he was taken to hospital as a precaution. As a result, he broke his COVID bubble and was forced to leave the castle. Madeley added that he was gutted to be leaving as he thanked everyone for their support during his brief journey on the show. He wrote, "Hello all. Richard here, firstly just to say that I'm absolutely fine. I started to feel briefly unwell in the small hours of the morning and was taken to hospital as a precaution. By leaving the camp, I had consequently broken the COVID bubble, and as such I've had to leave the castle and all the wonderful celebs that remain in the camp. Obviously I'm gutted to be leaving so soon, but the safety of all the campmates is the #1 priority. I'm incredibly excited to watch their journey continue, even more so at the prospect of being somewhere a little warmer than Grick Castle. Thank you to everyone who supported me on my brief but completely unforgettable adventure. I've made some great friends and honestly had the time of my life." An ITV spokesperson told The Mirror, "Our strict COVID protocols means Richard has sadly had to leave the show as he is no longer in the bubble the celebrities form when entering the castle. He has been a truly brilliant campmate and we thank him for being part of this series." Earlier today the TV presenter was seen by an on-site medical team before being admitted to hospital as a precaution. A spokeswoman for the Welsh Ambulance Service said, "We were called at 5:43 a.m. this morning, Thursday the 25th of November 2021, to reports of a medical emergency at Grick Castle in Abergele, Conwy. We sent a paramedic in a rapid response car and an emergency ambulance to the scene, and one patient was taken to hospital." An ITV spokesman said, "Richard was unwell in the early hours and was immediately seen by our on-site medical team. He's since been taken to hospital as a precaution. The health and safety of our campmates is our priority." Wednesday's episode of the show saw Madeley slide head first into a sewer of rotten fruit and vegetables during a trial called Castle Kitchen Nightmares. The challenge saw the presenter hunt for 10 hidden stars in a room, full of castle critters, as rotten food was dumped on him from above. Madeley, best known for hosting This Morning alongside his wife, Judy Finnegan, was one of 12 contestants taking part in this year's series at Grick Castle in North Wales. It had been rumored that rudimental DJ Locksmith would be replacing Madeley if he were to quit the show, but ITV has not confirmed that this will be happening. Madeley was left disappointed yesterday after returning from his trial with only 4 stars out of 10 after struggling to untie knots. Before entering Grick Castle, Richard said that he wanted to be voted to do trials. "I really hope I do get voted for the trials," he said. "The thing about this program is you mustn't go into it if you take yourself remotely seriously. I don't, and I am thoroughly looking forward to being covered in God knows what. You have to be prepared for people to laugh and I see this as a great romp of fun." Madeley has recently been one of several guest hosts for Good Morning Britain alongside Susanna Reid, following Piers Morgan's departure. His exit comes amid much drama in camp already, with Naughty Boy accusing his fellow co-stars of being fake, as tensions soared in camp.